What's up, everybody? Well, I got another Lenovo Legion Go S with SteamOS and the Z1 Extreme chipset gameplay video for you guys today. And today, we're doing Dying Light the Beast. And I don't know if this game has Lenovo or not, so this might be the last computer I can do today. We'll see. But so far, very fun game. It actually seems relatively well optimized compared to like most Unreal Engine slop. I do believe this is their own engine. Obviously, this is the internet. Someone will correct me if I'm wrong on that. But I can almost guarantee it can't be Unreal Engine 5. It runs way too well on like the Steam Deck and freaking Allies, and it'll probably run really well here too. But why don't we go ahead, hop on in, and let's go find out. So we'll start off on native res, quality upscaling, high settings, just like we did on the Allies. And if it's anything like the Allies, unless SteamOS gives it a massive boost to its FPS, I don't think we're going to really get much better FPS than we did on those, which was not very playable, nor very fun. But we'll try it anyway, and then we shall move on to something that'll probably work out for those who don't care about getting as many FPS as they want. I'd usually say 60 plus, but you're not getting that in this on these systems anyway, so. But if you want the most, obviously going with 800p low settings with performance upscaling would be the best, but we shall do this and 900p medium first. So here we go, 900p. I would have done 1000p, but it's not usually an option unless I go force it to be, which is annoying. So instead, I just figured screw it, we'll do 900p this time. And then we'll do 800p on the last one, because at least it does that and 1200p now. So I'll take what I can get. Can't be too mad. Wished I could have it all, but hey, I'll take what works. But anyway, back to the game. Last up, 800p with performance upscaling, just like we did on the Allies, although we did 16:9 720p, but this is basically 720p on 16:10, so it's 800p instead. You get a little extra on the top and bottom. In most games. Some games give you little black bars. But I guess we'll see what happens when we get to the camera recorded portion, won't we? Because this is going to look all wonky on my capture card, but I wanted to do the right FPS or right resolution, so here we are. Alright, now let's get some camera recorded gameplay, and then I'll try to remember to turn on some frame gen, just like I did on all the other systems. I'm not a big fan of it when you're not getting a humongous amount of FPS, but I'm still willing to give it a shot for those who like it. It definitely seems to add quite a bit of input lag in this particular title, at least on the lower FPS. I'll try to remember to test it out on even the higher end computers. I think I killed everybody up here next to that thing. If it gets to be nighttime, I'm just going to run up to that tower and hope volatiles can't follow me. And if they do, I'm hoping I can just, like, keep kicking them off my tower, basically. Yeah, everything seems to have connection issues so far that I've tested on. No idea what's up with that. Is there somebody in here? There's like smoke coming out of the chimney. Get wrecked, noob. Get out of my camp. Yeah, FPS-wise, it doesn't really seem to be that much ahead of the Windows machines, although I will definitely say it seems to have much smoother frame times. That is a pretty common occurrence, I've noticed on SteamOS. Sometimes even the Steam decks, even though it'll get less FPS, it'll get better frame times. And just seem a little smoother because of it, even though it's getting worse FPS. But it won't feel as good. It's very strange. Hey, you're all armored up, man. Ouch. Oh, you just gotta hit him where there's no armor. Oh, we're not getting in there. I should have just pretended to be dead again. Looks like it's starting to get close to dark. Where's my tower? So I know, there it is.
bastards. That must mean it's about nighttime. So they do get tired after a while and just go, I can't get him. Yeah, that thing looked like it had like giant claws or something. I think that was like some special one. My weapons are always broken, because I kill too many zombies for no reason. Man, it's damn nighttime now. Well, basically it is. Whatever. I wanted to go down normally. Now I hurt myself and have to waste heals. Anyway, though, I'm not going to just sit here and bore you guys, and I'm just going to pause the video for a second and wait till night goes away. Alright, well, I realized stupidly I did not turn the damn place on here, so I was able to just sit there and wait until morning, so that was easy. If I would have looked a little harder, I would have found that. I thought it was a little weird. I was like, maybe this isn't a, like, safe house. I thought it was, with all the stuff in it, but it even looks like it is on the map. That's what they look like in the other games, but I was like, okay, well, I guess I'm wrong. Oh, interesting. It's not quite the same as it was. Cool. That's really sweet, instead of it just always being the same. Hey, dude. I'm gonna punch you in the face. I'll punch you in the face. I'm gonna run away like a pussy. But, like I promised, I think it's about time for us to turn on some frame gen. I might not be a big fan of it, but a lot of people are. And if you can put up with the input lag and all that, all the power to you. Yes, I know that the network is always lost. Yeah, no, so far it only seems like it's worked on the Steam Decks. All this seemed to do was add input latency and not really give me a whole lot of extra FPS. So I don't know, maybe frame gen's bugged? At least AMD's frame gen? How dare you touch me? I mean, now that has like killed your boyfriend? Yeah, get off me. And we're dead. Boom. There we go. That'll solve things. My God, frame gen makes it so hard to do anything. I don't think we're done with our thing. We have stamina again. Get off me. Hey, what did I just say? Alright though, I think that's about good. Let's go ahead and wrap the video on up.
Well, alright guys, that's a wrap for Dying Light the Beast on the Lenovo Legion Go S with SteamOS and the Z1 Extreme chipset. And we didn't really get many more FPS than we did on the Allies. They were pretty evil even in that regard, I would say. But what we did get was slightly smoother frame times, at least in my opinion. It wasn't like a complete starter fest or anything on the Allies, but the frame times definitely seemed a little bit more wonky. Luckily, it was the kind of frame times that variable refresh rate displays are great at hiding. So that's another +1 for both this and the Allies for having that, though I do really love the OLED on the Steam Deck OLED. Well, I wish I could just be a sorcerer and just be like, and just like mold all of them into one. Have like this size screen with this body style, this processor chipset, 32 gigs of RAM, all that shit, but then have an OLED screen, have frickin' thumb pads under here and whatnot, and it'd be just great. Because that one is okay for emergencies, but it can be an absolute bitch to use too, which makes me be like, oh man, I hate this thing. But then I'm like, well, at the same time, I'm glad I have it. Love-hate relationship. I've had that with a lot of my systems here. But in any case though, still more than playable. It might not look the greatest on any of these systems I've tested so far, but, well, Well, besides the 71 or 70, what is it, 7800X? Something like that. We'll just call it the 4070 Ti Super build. That one should have done an alright job, but everything handheld, man, all those have been well under the minimum specs, I'm sure. But still does infinitely better than Borderlands 4, so I'm happy with that. Anyway, though, that's about all for this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, because I sure as hell enjoyed making it for you guys. And until the next video, peace out, guys.